What's up, YouTube? It's finally time for the reveal season, and the first champion we're gonna see is NILAH. Of course, we already knew NILAH was coming to the game since yesterday because they revealed her art, they revealed some support cards, and now she's here today with the champion reveal. They introduced a new mechanic called Elemental into the game, which she obviously has to do something with that, I'm guessing. So my guess is that she's either a Bilgewater champion or a Runeterra champion that can play with like elemental cards. I know we also might see Qiyana soon, since she also has a lot of stuff going on with elemental stuff. And Qiyana is most likely Runeterran, so she's probably Bilgewater, but the weird thing is we didn't see all regions covered yet, so I'm surprised we're seeing another Bilgewater champion, with the most recent one being Jack. But yeah, anyway, I wanna hop into the reveal. Let's see what NILAH is all about, and we're gonna react to the cards from yesterday after this. So let's see. And I love her art already. Bam, let's go.
And everlasting.
Challenges ancient threats. Alright, so NILAH is Bilgewater, 2 mana, 2/3 with Brash. Okay, I did not expect Brash. I thought for sure they're gonna give this ADC another quick attack. But here we are, we have Brash. I'm not complaining. I love Brash. Alright, attack crit a slipstream in the top 6 cards of your deck. Level up, you've drawn 16 plus cards. Okay, but it is not I have seen. So it's not like Twisted Fate. This looks like a lot, but yeah, as you can see, Slipstream, 1 mana burst speed, draw 2 and grant them fleeting. Elemental card. Absolutely crazy and extremely good. There was another card that also created a Slipstream on the top 6 cards. But you know, the really cool thing about all this is that it's not like it creates it in hand instantly. It's on the top 6 card, so you still need to get it. But yeah, obviously once you have it, you can draw 2 cards. I mean, they're fleeting, but you're most likely gonna play them since this card only costs 1 mana. But I really like that. And she, for the most part, she should be able to attack because of the Brash keyword. She has 3 health, a 2/3 standard for a 2-drop is amazing. You've drawn 16 cards. When is that usually happening in the game? If you have drawing cards, shouldn't that be around like turn 6 max? Turn 6, 7? Something like that? Maybe 8? Maybe I'm wrong. So let's just see what's more.
Does it concern you?
This one.
Into the unknown?
Knowledge reveals our limits. Let us test them.
Accept my challenge.
Let's see when they level her which turn in the reveal. Harp chain, okay. She's a lot about drawing. Updraft, that's a new keyword. Shuffle a card into your deck and reduce its cost by 1. Okay, isn't that what the Cillian champion spell does? Is it gonna have updraft? So, Dedicant of the Challenge. 4 mana, 2/1. That's a horrible settlement, but let's see. When I've summoned updraft, your hand to grant me +1/+1 for each card updrafted and draw 2. Wait, that is so interesting. You're shuffling your whole hand into your deck and then you draw 2. So this card could theoretically be a 12/11. Because you can't shuffle... No, if you play this from hand, you have 9 card max in hand. Unless you have the 6 mana landmark from Bilgewater on the board that draws you if you play a card. So that still is an 11/10 stat line for 4-drop, if you have a full hand. That is cool. Okay, that is a really interesting effect. I liked it a lot. Okay, nice.
Your drive towards your limits is admirable, brother.
Oh,
I can't beat it if you don't know it first.
Your strength is lacking.
There's so much drawing. Oh.
What terrorizes you? Take me to them.
Okay, what is she fighting? The sea? Oh, I forgot to also read the card. 2 mana 3/4 Brash. Attack, create a slipstream in the top 6 card of your deck and deal 2 damage to all enemies and the enemy nexus. They cannot drop below 1 health from this damage. That is burst speed again. Like the other card that we saw yesterday. So if she attacks, she creates a card in the deck and instantly deals 2 damage to all enemies and the enemy nexus, but they cannot die from it. Okay, that helps Brash out so much. Damn, I like this. That is cool. So they're on turn 7. That's when they leveled her up. Is this a strong effect from level 7? Turn level? From level 7 onwards. Not sure, but let's see if I'm wrong. But still a really good effect, honestly. That's a new card, I've not seen that one. Oh, she has a bow that draws her! That's the burst one.
I gotta hold my agility. Let me chase you.
I don't know what these cards do, man.
Submit to ecstasy. The river bends but never breaks.
I wonder if she has voice lines about Ashlash, her demon. That she most likely has. Alright, so I hope I'm not covering up. No, I'm only covering up the 5-cost spell. Okay, what do we have here? Her champion spell, Nilah's Formless Blade. That's the burst speed, deal 2 damage to a unit, but it cannot die from this. Yeah, we're getting introduced to burst speed damage in the game, but they're balancing it around that you cannot kill on burst speed, unless you put like Disintegrate on them first, which is fast speed, so it takes a turn. But yeah, we have burst speed and damage out. That helps a lot for Brash open attacks, so that's really good. Maybe you play Nilah even with Jack together, maybe. Alright, other than that we have Joy Unending. That is her passive in League, I believe. 3 mana burst speed, give allies +1 +0 this round, and heal damaged allies too. Okay, that makes sense. In League of Legends, she also like heals damaged, or like she heals her allies by a portion of the health that she heals. And if enemies get, or like allies get healed, she also heals herself by a portion of that. But yeah, so this is a healing spell, nice, but only for allies, not for the Nexus. And it gives them a +1 attack this round. Okay, nice. Yeah, Slipstream we already saw. That's a really good card. And then we have a 1-drop, Master Lookout. 2/1. Once you've drawn 3+ cards in a round this game, grant me +1/+1 and Brash. It doesn't even need to see it. It's becoming a 3/2 with Brash once you are like on turn 3. I see, nice. Alright, the 4 card we already saw, and I think that might be a really good card, alright. Then we have her bow, the Tide Dancer, 6 mana, 3/5. When I'm summoned, draw a Nilah, of course. So Jack's boat being the only boat that does not draw their champion for some reason. Each round when you play your 3rd card, give other allies +2/+0 and Brash this round. When I would gain Fleeting, reveal me instead. Okay, that is cool. So you have to play 3 cards to give your board these effects. And if you draw this boat through a draw fleeting card effect, it's not becoming fleeting, but it just shows your opponent that you draw this. That is so cool. Okay, nice. Then we have Crash the Exuberant, the 3 mana 2/2 attune and elusive card that also creates a slipstream in the top 6 cards of your deck. That's also such an amazing card. Surely elusive attune will work this time. Looking at you, Shelly. Alright, and then I'm covering up the last card, so let me remove my webcam for this. 5 mana, slow speed, Deluge. For the rest of the game, all of your elemental spells and skills deal 1 extra damage. and all of these spells are elemental. That is such a good effect also, man. So with this Formless Blade becomes a deal-free burst speed. Any skills? Nilah's attack. Wait, no, that's not a skill. That's like an instant effect like Master Yi. That does not get increased by this, right? It's just elemental spells. But they're like adding a lot of elemental spells. We already saw like an infographic yesterday that they're giving like around 20 to 30 cards or something. I didn't count. The elemental tag like Freljord, Bird in Ice, Steel Tempests, Quicksand, etc, etc. Just a lot of elemental cards. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a Runeterra champion, most likely also, that can play with elemental cards, which is hopefully Qiyana, because she makes a lot of sense with this. Nilah looks really, really cool. I can't wait to play her, honestly, to figure out what you can do with her. Really, really hyped for that. But there's still a few cards that I've not yet checked out, so let me jump to those real quick. Alright, there are just 2 cards that I haven't reacted to yet. And one of them being the Wizard Helmsman, 7 mana 5/5. Play manifest 2 different elemental spells you've played this game. They cost 0 this round. You manifest 2 of these elemental spells that you have played this, but different ones. That's really good. Especially because they cost 0. That seems really good. They're not even fleeting. You just manifest them. Damn, and the art. They're fighting like a big tentacle monster. This card seems really good. I mean, it's 5/5 stat line for a 7-drop is not ideal, but this delay effect like makes up for it. You get 2 spells for free, and it's not even fleeting. So that seems like a really, really solid card for Nilah decks. The other one we have is Wildfire, an elemental spell from Noxus, low speed 1 mana. Deal 1 to the enemy nexus, increase by 1 for each other Wildfire you have played. Create a Wildfire in your deck. Here we are. Oh man, this design is so cool. This card wants to be printed. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a wild deck running in the meta that focuses on this card. Maybe catalog, maybe PNC with copying, whatever. Ah, man, this is cool. I like this card. We're currently like in the Targon meta, so I'm not even sure if this card will see play, because Targon has like so much healing. I'm not really sure if you can like play around a single card that deals damage to the enemy nexus as a win con against the Targon meta. But we'll see. Maybe the meta changes with the new champions and the new cards we're gonna be getting. But yeah, honestly, I'm really, really hyped so far. Can't wait to see what the other 2 champions will be. So I've seen like on the infographic that the most likely champs will be Channa and Volibear, but it's not confirmed or anything. It's just a guess, because their spells from League are on that as like new cards. But yeah, can't wait to see them. I'll be reacting to all of them, of course, first time. And thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye bye, YouTube.